Can you really eat amazing food in Tokyo's famous Shibuya district for under $15? In this video, I'm showing you insane food finds that taste like Michelin level but won't destroy your wallet. And I know what you're thinking. Food in Tokyo is expensive, right? Cheap food is just a tourist trap. But I'm confident some of these restaurants will become your new favorite food obsession. Stick around to the end because I'll tell you my absolute favorite dish so you know exactly which one to try during your next trip to Tokyo. Now I got the special seasonal fluffy pancakes, the Ikura, strawberries, it's got matcha on there. My wife got the normal ricotta cheese pancakes. Yes, ricotta cheese. I know it sounds weird. Why would you put ricotta cheese in pancakes? They are fluffy, they're very unctuous. There's a lot of flavor involved because pancakes can be kind of plain. So, especially these sort of plain pancakes. The fluffy pancakes can have a lot of eggy taste to them because, well, there's a lot of egg whites. So I think maybe that kind of helps counteract it. Just got our fluffy pancakes. What we've been waiting for 45 minutes. And these things are super jiggly. Who doesn't want jiggly, fluffy pancakes? I mean, just watching it move, jiggle, jiggle, wiggle, wiggle. It's kind of fun. A little smack on the side will teach you a good lesson. Let's see if this is worth the wait. All right, I'm gonna take this, dip in some chantilly cream, dip it in some syrup. That is light and fluffy and like surprisingly really rich. And it seems like a simple thing. Good maple syrup goes a long way. A little bit of extra butter on there too. And it's nice that they use ricotta because it's not like a normal pancake that kind of is just batter, flour, eggs, a little bit of sugar. Now the ricotta adds like this richness, and when it's fluffy like that, this texture, I'm like nibbling on a cloud. A nice dropped syrup. Now I have these special Sakura pancakes. Looks like there's like some sort of matcha strawberry whipped cream maybe, or strawberries on the side, a little matcha sauce on there. And underneath the whipped cream, there's like some sort of topping. I think maybe red beans. Let's take a look. Let's take a look here. A little taste. Oh. That's like so good.
You like that?
That's so good. This is genius. If I had a restaurant, I'd put this on the menu and never take it off. Oh yeah, and like it's like a ricotta like mousse on top. It's whipped nice and light. Kind of like that cheesecake flavor. Try some of the strawberry whipped cream here. Oh, also like cream cheese kind of taste ricotta. And we got this little matcha dipping sauce. I'm not a big fan of matcha. So let's see if this is any good. Yeah, it's matcha. That's matcha, all right. And we're gonna do a little slice of that strawberry. Strawberry in there with the pancake. Get some of that whipped cream in there. A bite all together, a glorious, perfect bite. That is not too sweet. Everything is so flavorful. It's like this huge impact punch. So if these pancakes look good, hit that like and subscribe button for me. My wife scolded me for playing with my food too much. She was taking a video of me smacking that sweet, delicious pancake, and obviously that's not appropriate dining behavior, even here in Japan. Fluffy pancakes may seem overhyped. It's all over Instagram, the internet, but trust me, this is actually worth waiting for, I think. Well, pancakes were awesome, but I need something a little bit more substantial. So I have something really special planned. We are going to get Kyoto Gyukatsu. It's basically breaded fried steak that's sliced and then you put it on a griddle in front of you to crisp it up really, really nice. I think this will be enough to kind of hold us over for the rest of the afternoon. For those who don't know what Gyukatsu is, it is a wonderful dish of breaded deep fried steak that's cooked rare, sliced thin, and usually, but not always, you have this like hot plate in front of you where you put another nice sear on that nice rare beef and everything kind of crisps up really nice. You usually have some other sort of like dipping sauces, some wasabi, and my wife, she got the really expensive Wagyu Gyukatsu for for 4,400 yen, which is right around $30. So I got the much reasonable priced ones, but I got the large portion of the aged sirloin. So this is aged meat, sirloin, and I got the large portion of 1/2 like steaks. And so even that, this is a large amount of food. 1.5 like portions of steak is going to be like a little bit over 2,300 yen, which is right in that $15 range. It'll be it's less than 16 bucks. So like 15.50 or something like that, depending on your conversion of when you watch this, but it puts you right there. We just got our food, lots of meat. I just took the first few pieces and put them on the griddles in front of us. So these things are now like ripping hot. The little pans in front, they're kind of like a mini cast iron. I think they're gonna retain the heat really nicely and put a really good sear on there. But we have a couple of sauces in front of us. So we have in the circular bowl the curry sauce, which you can dip our meat into or just pour it into the rice. We have a soy sauce, black pepper and salt, and then their katsu sauce. So you kind of just like dip as you go, add a little wasabi to each piece, and enjoy it with your rice. Flipping time. Hear that sizzle. Oh, dang, look at that. Look at that mother trucking sear. Oh my goodness. If that don't get you excited, then nothing will. There's no hope for you. And now I'm gonna flip over my wife's Wagyu one. Oh my goodness, look at that. That is beautiful. So we got the Wagyu because we want to taste, like how big of a difference can it really make? We're doing it for science, not because we want to eat it. We have to eat it, unfortunately. Just got the seared meats off. I dipped this first piece in some of the katsu sauce. This is so like crispy on the outside, meaty on the inside. It's freaking wonderful. The breading is a little bit thick. It has like that panko on the outside. So when it sears, it kind of renders out the fat just a little bit. So you have this nice like crunchy ring around. Perfect. How's your Wagyu, babe? She's giving me some of her Wagyu now. Let's see what double the price gets us. It's delicious. Crunchy, melts in your mouth. Wonderful. Put a big old dip in the curry sauce here. That curry sauce is nice. There is an enormous difference between my aged sirloin and my wife's katsu, the Wagyu. Enormous difference. But it's still really good. I like the crunchiness. It's wonderful steak. You can't go wrong. I have to say, the Wagyu I think is worth it. Like, if you want to try Wagyu, this is probably one of the best ways to probably do it. I'm curious about what you guys think of the really cheap food in Shibuya so far. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Is $15 worth all of these things that we're getting? And don't be afraid of the wasabi. You want some of the wasabi on there. I like how it adds a little punch to every bite. I like it lightens the taste buds, enhances some flavors. And in between bites, like while you're cooking, eat some cabbage. Drink your soup. And there's something about like grabbing the meat like straight from like when it's hot and not letting it sit too long. The quality isn't degrading. You enjoy the full flavors of the meat. Gyukatsu is coming to an end, but we have another great place that is a ongoing sensation on the internet and is becoming an obsession for both locals and tourists alike. You're gonna want to see this. Next, we're headed to a place called Ikura, and you've most likely seen this place on the internet for their hamburger omelet rice. And for right around $13, it sounds like a protein-packed meal that I think is going to hit a home run. Hamburger omelet rice. Now, I know those are three words you don't usually hear together when you're talking about a meal, but we're also in Tokyo, Japan, so things are different. Omelets we usually eat in America for breakfast. And here, these omelets are kind of like really thick and really moist on the inside. So the point is you put it on top of rice or you put it on top of the hamburger like we're gonna have here, and you cut it in half, and then all of that like moist egginess just kind of covers everything. And with the way they have it here, they come with a couple of different types of sauces. So we did get the demi-glaze and we got the Hakata cream sauce. So both of those will be two differentiating flavors with two different types of hamburger steak. But this is part of real Japanese cuisine. They call it like Western Japanese food, where it's like some Western types of food with their own unique Japanese flair on them. So hamburger steak is one of them. Our food has arrived, and oh my goodness, it came together so quick. I'm gonna start with mine first, which is the 2,000 yen omelet. It comes with a cream sauce, and I got cheese on mine too. So let's try it. Okay, whoa guys, what's happening here? Whoa, okay. So underneath my burger, it's like topped with like some sort of like green shiso leaves and some breadcrumbs and a few other things. Some sort of cream sauce here. It's a little spicy. Ooh, pepper in there. I think it's got like fish roe in there. I think that's what it is. Yeah, I can kind of taste that a little bit. Cheese, look at that runny cheese. That egg. I mean, practically just melts in your mouth. If there's Wagyu eggs, this would be it. Now we're switching. So this is the 100% black Wagyu with a demi sauce, glaze, egg on top, no cheese. There we go. I mean, both patties are really good. Just practically pouring out with juice when you bite into it. And this demi glaze, it's like very, very strong. Strong, beefy. Need some pork in there too. And then the rice for this one is on the side, so it doesn't have the rice on top. So I'm gonna try a little bite with some rice here too. Savory, a little bit creamy. That egg, it just kind of makes things, I guess, over the top with like the savoriness and the unctuousness. Like the cream sauce is nice, but the demi glaze is really savory. I've actually had my own way. I want to go half and half. I should ask her to do that. Half and half. Ooh, I got cheese. Just the omelet and rice itself is more than enough to satisfy me. Like the egg's just really good. The way I can describe like these hamburg steaks, it kind of reminds me of like our version of like meatloaf, you know? There's some things like fillers on the inside, unless it says 100% like beef or something like that. They can use pork or breadcrumbs. If you get the chance to eat omelet rice in Tokyo, you should take it. But here, with the addition of that like hamburger patty on top, it makes it like extra good. Well, that was an amazing day of food, and at $15 per meal, you just can't beat the quality that we got. And you're still here because you're wondering, what was my absolute favorite, the place you really need to go to when you visit Shibuya? It's gotta be Micasadeco with the fluffy breakfast pancakes. You cannot go wrong with delicious, bouncy, lighter than air pancakes to start off the day. And everything else was really good too, but I just can't stop thinking about that cloud-like texture. Thank you so much for watching, and try any of these cheap places in Shibuya during your next trip to Tokyo, and you'll thank me later.